Yesterday, I dropped a word in y'all, right, for the first time called man shaming, right? And I'm going to explain that word later on, but I got a great example of that word today. Last night on social media, there's this influencer I follow called Jen Garcia, right? I remember meeting her at Comic-Con one year, but she made a post talking about the audacity of men. How do men have these audacity that we have receding hairlines and pot bellies to walk up to these supermodels and feeling like we can talk to them, right? And I'm like, you must be out of your rockers. Like, I'm not going to value a woman more than me because she's beautiful. I asked her, right, so you're telling me I should think that she's better than me because she's just beautiful? And this morning when I got up, she said, yeah, you put her in a better pool. And I say better not never. I like that word, right? For you, they're beautiful. Their beauty, the value of their beauty is more than who I am. I work 89 hours a week. I'm out here grinding, right? Busting it. And you're telling me just because somebody was born pretty, they should be valued more than me? By your logic, my cousin is more beautiful than my grandmother. So you saying I should value my cousin more than my grandmother, who was so well accomplished, college educated, retired bus manager, retired RN, retired teacher, who brought all of us here to America and gave us all a better life. And you're telling me that she should be valued less than my cousin because my cousin is so beautiful? Understand, beauty fades, and the story is not new. We've seen it already. Beauty fades. And you might be beautiful today, but ambition don't fade. If ambition refine. So yes, you're beautiful, but what does that mean? Because Jay-Z passed a lot of beautiful girls before you reach Beyonce, and they're not Beyonce. People like you was telling Jay-Z Beyonce should leave Jay-Z because he ain't this and he ain't that. Beyonce dated a couple of beautiful men. They ain't Jay-Z, right? Like, you value beauty too much. There's a word called vanity. Vanity is the admiration and pride in one's own appearance or beauty, right? And that's what a lot of women suffer for. They feel like, oh, I'm so beautiful, I should value this much. And that's why a lot of women get mad when a man leaves, like, oh, she's so beautiful. How can he talk to her like that? She's so beautiful. No. Because, put it like this. LeBron James have a receding hairline. And Savannah James is beautiful. But she ain't LeBron James. So what does that mean? You put too much stock in beauty that you let a person who's beautiful with a bad character, a pretty face and bad character, they don't kind of live in care who check a position pretty, a face look pretty but a character dirty. Like, you let a girl with a bad character walk all over you because she's beautiful. You know how many beautiful girls I've done dated? If you don't believe me, check my social media, right? I've done dated the most beautiful girls of all race and kind. All my girlfriends are beautiful. I've never not dated a girl that's not beautiful. What does that mean? There's a lot of girls that's beautiful that are addicts. That's out here that never did anything in their life because they just got pretty privilege and walked through. There's a lot of beautiful girls that end up turning Karens. Not in this economy. We're not doing that in this economy, right? We're not going to value. So yes, we feel like we can walk up to you because who are you? Who are you to me? You understand? When I actually value the work that I put in, when I know what I went through, who are you to me seeing that you didn't do anything other than wake up and put on makeup? That's why a lot of girls out here are going to AI because beauty, no, I can't. And that's why the beauty industry have a chokehold on y'all. And y'all want to blame the patriarchy because no man value beauty more than whatchamacallit, than actually achieve that achievements. No man value beauty over real achievements. None. We don't. And a man who do, guess what we call them? Simps. Because that's the word. The word is simps. Like a man who value beauty more. Oh, she's so beautiful. Step on me, my goddess. Oh, do you respect a man that does that gravel? Then if you do, then why don't you check your inbox and get your validation points up? If that's what you need, then why are the men in your inbox still in your inbox? Like, beauty means so much to you. Beauty means so much to you. Like, it's crazy. Y'all don't think y'all crazy? Like, a lot of women swear that if they were a man, they would be players. Y'all would be simps. I've seen a lot of girls in the LGBTQ community, dykes that will lower their standards for any girl because she's so beautiful. I got to, my goddess, like, yo, I've seen a lot of girls do that in the LGBTQ community. Like, as soon as she's beautiful, they let her come with a 4 kiss from a 4. Like, y'all gotta have some form of ambition, some form of pride out here. Like, you know what I mean? You're more than just a pretty face, or you're less than yo. You gotta move, yo. I'm not playing today. Today I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Crazy. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. All my exes are beautiful. A lot of them, they're not worth nothing. You understand? They're not worth nothing. They a lot. Well, I'm not gonna say that. I'm crazy. All my ex-girlfriends are beautiful, but not all of them are valued equally. So I have this one ex that, you know, got her doctorate, and then I got one ex that never did anything. I'm not gonna value them the same. I'm not going to do that, right? And for you, yes, beauty is the end all be all in the equation of life, but there are people out here worth more than that. There are people out here who are, so you're telling me society should value Marilyn Monroe more than Harriet Tubman because Marilyn Monroe is just so beautiful. Like, you understand? Imagine how much beautiful girl Chris Brown or A$AP Rocky passed before they met with Rihanna. Yes, Rihanna is beautiful, but there's something to her, right? And like, just take somebody more relatable, Shannon Sharp, right? Who do you think Shannon Sharp value more? A beautiful girl, himself, or his grandmother? Ask him that. Because I'm pretty sure Shannon Sharp is not going to value a pretty face over his grandmother. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. Girls do that. Girls value that. And I've seen in my own family where my grandmother and my auntie value the prettier cousin more than the accomplished cousin. And I have a pretty cousin and I have one that's accomplished. And yeah, why should I value my prettier cousin? I value my cousins equally, but why should I value my prettier cousin just because she's prettier than the one that graduated with her master's and a bachelor's in the same year? That, you understand? You understand? Who do we think we are? We don't think. We know. We are better than you. We're better than you because beauty is the only thing you're bringing up here. You're not bringing anything but beauty. So we know we're better than you. You understand? Now, if you were like somebody who's beautiful and accomplished, what's that woman from Jamaica? Like Lisa Anna, like the Honorable Lisa Anna from Jamaica, we can, all right, we can understand. Okay, you're beautiful and you're beautiful and you're somebody worth something. But if you're just out here as a back road gal who's just pretty, what does that mean? You're a back road gal. You're a back road gal. Like, and that's why a lot of these girls, they feel like they're better than the CEO. Because a lot of these girls talk like, yo, you don't know who I am. You're a back road gal. Like, most of y'all have only glams. Let's put it like that, right? Y'all, a lot of porn stars are beautiful. But what does that do? They're not Michelle Obama. They're not, you know what I mean? They're not, no, come on. You're crazy. Look, what's Donald Trump's wife name again? Yeah, exactly. Wasn't she a supermodel? a model or something like that. She ain't Michelle Obama. You know what I mean? She ain't Hillary Clinton. She ain't, like, she's not Bush's wife. Like, no. No. Better not never. And that gives you more insight into who we think we are. When we walk up to a girl who's pretty, then, okay. And the same thing is in the same breath. Y'all get mad online every day asking, why don't man approach y'all anymore? Because y'all don't value us. And that's the end of it. Y'all don't value us. Now, in my next video, I'm going to explain more of my word man shaming. But let's drop a gem right here. It's a word that I created and you heard from me first. Man shaming. Basically, the need to trying to shame a man for just being a man. Right? Trying to shame a man or demonize anything that man does just because he's a man that does it. Kick rock.